Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Good. During this session, you're going to have to share your screen so we can use it as a training.
Okay.
Two things. You're just going to need the email that I sent, well, not that I sent, that the system sent you to join the Hive, and then a web browser open. No page in particular.
Are you recording?
I got Fathom on.
I never know. Okay.
All right. Nope. Start with the email.
Start with email. That's what I did.
No, I want to see the email. I want to record it. With email.
All right. All I got.
I see the landing page.
Well, my apologies.
All right. And you ready for me to start my spiel?
You are on.
All right. You've been lucky enough to be added onto the Hive AI platform, and you've received a welcome email to sign in and let's set up your account. So when you receive this welcome email, it will tell you how you're going to sign on, whether it's Google SSO, whether it's Microsoft single sign-on, or whether it's an email and password. Here, you'll see that your company has set you up on Microsoft single sign-on. So let's sign in with Microsoft. Go ahead and click the link. And it's going to take you to my.gohive.ai. This is your landing page in which to get in. And now you're going to go down to where it says sign in with Microsoft.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick your appropriate account. And now you're in the Hive AI platform. So on your left-hand side, it will be the chat box that you can resize, and this will access all of the AIs that your company has set up for you. If you look at the first button, it's the history button. When you have chat history, the last 15 will drop down here. If you look at the brain, if you click on it, it gives you your AI model selector. If you want to manually pick an AI model, then you can go in here and do that. And if you look down at the bottom above the chat entry box, it says active model, Claude Haiku. That will always tell you what the active model you're using.
Very nice.
Right? So next to the brain, you see a lightning bolt that's flashing. So that is deep search. If it's flashing, you're saying search through all my content and answer my question based on all my content. If you uncheck it, right, and the lightning goes off.
Is that there?
Okay, okay. When lightning's off, if your company allows it, um, it will only search the last 10.
Gotcha.
Next to it is called the multi-model mode. So this, if you click it on, go ahead and click it and move your hand away, you'll see it's glowing as well. When you ask a question, it will automatically find the right AI model that will answer your question with the best possible response at the least cost to you. So this is basically a cost control, smart control for you, so you don't have to worry about which model does what. You don't have to worry about which the model is the best for the job. It will tell you. So if you look at the three panels in the center, the active tools are those tools available to you from your company. Don't click on them. The middle one is your actions and how many huts that you have down at the bottom. Now you'll notice there's already a 77% usage on your account and you haven't logged in before. This is called pooled resources. Your company has a big pool and they haven't allocated it to anybody. They're going to say, you guys can just all share. That is one way to manage your cost, or they could allocate it and you would have a different budget. It will keep your last 5 chats up here, and when you make a call and make a chat, it will tell you what's happening, and which I'll show you in a minute. The next one is your company name, what role you have, are you in work mode or personal mode, and how many connected tools. So these are just informational. This whole place where these panels are called your desktop. When you launch an app, it fills in the desktop, right? That's where all of the viewing happens, right? And all the interaction happens. Chat will always happen in this box. So let's go test. Go into Ask Buddy B and say, where is Orlando? And look at the current actions box when you hit send. So current access says, do you have access to ask that question? Do you have enough money to access that question? Let me go ahead and route the policies to have rights to that question. Let me see what the best AI is for that question. Sends and streams your response, comes back, and there you go. ChatGPT was the best AI to answer that question. And if you look, the chat auto-named itself based on the context of what you would ask. Now you can change that. But it the auto namer will always name your chat. Of course, down at the bottom you have your typical. Let me attach the file. Let me go into text mode, and why that's there because you can go voice mode, text mode, voice mode, whatever. Go into voice mode where you can just talk to it and say, "Give me text back," right? Or you can have it talk back to you. And the last one is the phone, and that's conversational mode, to where it's hands-free. This one is disabled for the MVP simply because of cost control. I need to be able to get more granular with it, and it'll probably be out in the next few weeks. So you're here, you've got your chat, you've got 30 some odd AI models, and you can ask just like you're in Claude or you're in ChatGPT. But let's get your data going. So down at the bottom on the toolbar, first you have a home button. Wherever you want to go home, click home, right? The search button's not working yet, so it'll come up, it won't give you any responses. The next button is your application menu. It will show you any of the applications they've given you rights to. Go ahead and click it. You haven't been giving any applications, right? Right now, we're only looking at data inputs. We're not looking at applications. Click on the cloud. These are your cloud connectors. When I talk about cloud storage, these are your OneDrive, your Dropbox, your Google, stuff like that. It will tell you what you have active as connectors. Not necessarily active configured, but you have this active connector. There's two most important are that plug, right? That's your data connectors. And of course, this is where we're going to figure the connectors that you have. Now, OneDrive, because you signed in with your Microsoft, automatically authenticated and mounted your OneDrive, right? We have to log in to the Microsoft 365. So let's go set up your Microsoft 365. Click the setup, connect. And at this time, you can only add one Microsoft account at a time. That is going to be changed in the near future, but for now, it's just one at a time. So now it looks like you're connected. Go ahead and hit close. And now your email and your OneDrive are connected. What does that mean? That means every hour an index is going to run, and from newest to oldest, going to start indexing all of your files, right? Emails as they come in, OneDrive documents and stuff like that. And then uh, depending on how big your email is or how big your OneDrive is how long it'll take to finish it, right? So, but within 24 hours, you should have good context to be able to ask the chat a question against your OneDrive and email and get an intelligent response. So if you go home, click on the home button and just say, who is my latest email from? It will most likely tell you, I don't have access to your email. You can look at the current process as trying to determine who's best for this task. Right? And there we go. Well, no, it found it. It'll say, hey, here's the latest email. Now, it may not be your absolute latest in there, but that's just because it's trying to reach live before indexing. Now, look at back with the current actions. That chat so far has cost you 0.1 HUTs. So 0.1 Hive universal tokens. It went through Claude Sonnet, Claude Haiku, and ChatGPT, right? And you only have that one token consumption.
Is it
So,
one or is it a
0.1? I'm sorry, it's 0.
not even one? Oh,
Yes, it's a tenth of a percent. So the base configuration for all users will be an email and a cloud storage. My recommendation is sign in, give it 24 hours, right? And then you'll log in and you're going to be actually in a much better place. So let's go to the last place. You see the little human silhouette there? This is your spot. So click on My Honeycomb on the right-hand side,
right hand.
all the way to the right.
You mean my right here?
That's the left. Go to the other side.
Okay.
My Honeycomb.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is what I call your Honeycomb hideout. When you create files in chats, or if you create files in an AI application, like, hey, I'm going to create an image or I'm going to create a spreadsheet or anything, it is stored in your Hive storage. Unless you specifically download it and put it into some other storage, you keep all your storage here. You can create files, you can upload stuff, and it will be easily accessed by your chat. Hey, go look at this file. Go look at this file. It's similar to having a C drive. Now click on My Chats up top on the top bar. Right next to Hive Storage on the left. We have tabs, right? So this will be where your chats are when you have chats. Well,
Okay.
Gave you some chats.
Yep.
Scroll down. Okay. All right. So this will be where when you have your chats, you'll be able to organize your chats in folders. We do have Buddy's Help, which will auto-organize your emails. It'll analyze all your emails, say, here's some folder recommendations that I have, right? And then send it. You can, again, import your chats. So you can import from Claude or ChatGPT and import all your documents from there, all your images and stuff from there. We are not importing video at this time, just simply for size constraints. And then finally, on the right-hand side, AI.me. This is going to be your AI analysis. So every chat you do, every application you access, right? Every workflow that you do this will analyze that to create a digital persona of you, right? It'll understand your confidence, your skills. I mean, it'll gain confidence the more you use it, and and create your skills, your strengths, and all that kind of stuff. Facts. But if you click on profile, that tab that says profile next to overview, up, right there, down. There we go. This is something that you can create yourself. So I have a specific style that I use for personal and professional. So I would just go put it in here. What do you want an AI to call you, right? You can give it a nickname. Scroll down. And in this profile overview, you say, hey, my style for casual is conversational. I have a little quirky sense. You can get whatever set of profile instructions you want and put your own profile, and then let AI also build a profile so you can switch between personalities. This will also segment you from work and personal. It'll create two different analyses for you based on that profile you saw at the very beginning. You're in work mode. We want to make sure we keep work and personal segmented, and we do have different policies for it. Now, all of this is controlled by your organization's policies, data loss prevention, access control, role-based access. I mean, there's SOC Type 2 compliance rules, CIS 18 audit rules, and NIST Cybersecurity Framework 2.0 governance. So this tool will get more valuable once you import your chats, once you use the data, once you get the applications connected, like what for you would be like HubSpot, right? And then it'll just grow with you. So click the home button.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
When I import my chat, which has a combination of business and personal, how does that get?
Again, it's going to go through an analysis phase. And when it does the analysis, it will segment. It'll say, hey, this is what we feel is personal. This is what we feel is professional. Would you like it? Or like for you, you have multiple companies, and sometimes that data gets intertwined, right? You may say, hey, give me a root of company A and then another root of company B in my chat storage, and then let me have subfolders there, right? You can structure however you want, but again, it's all natural language. If you look at the left-hand side, your chat box is collapsed, but you can extend it and start talking and say, this is what I want to go do here.
Exactly.
So up top, you'll see the little arrow. But yeah, go ahead and hit the home button.
Okay.
And
Question here before I go. When you save, is this the only one page where you create your profile settings, or when you save it, does it open up another to be filled?
nope, this is it. This is not your personal settings like your role, your address, your phone number, and all that kind of stuff. That's all controlled by the admin at this time.
Gotcha.
All right, and this is how you do a basic onboarding. And now I'm going to stop the highlight. All right, I'm going to end the recording.